All right. There we go. Yo, yo, yo. My bad, y'all. I'm struggling hard body with the setup right now. What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? Yash. Appreciate you hyping me, man. I'm glad, glad you hype. How do I sound, everybody? Christian, what's good? Ron, what up? Lay's bag. That's a funny username. Can you make a mod tutorial video when next gen 2K comes out on PC? Of course. Timmy, what's good? What's up, Ben? Limitless, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Christian, bro, Christian, man, I'm sorry, bro. This crap is hard. These sliders are bull crap. Like I'm really having issues. I don't have an update yet. I'm literally grinding, but I don't have an update on the sliders yet. I'm hoping to have them done. Honestly, like if just to give y'all a straight up time right now, expect them to drop on next Wednesday is when I think I'll have them. So like Wednesday the 27th, I think is really going to be when we drop that crap. Ron, I have not tried the gameplay patch because I I want to fix my slider set first, and then let's see what the gameplay patch can improve on the set, if that makes any sense. You know what I mean? Like I really want to make sure. Yeah, exactly. Like I'm really trying to make that joint quality, and then if the gameplay patch can add to it, you know what I mean? Then we're really going to be cooking. Hold up, just a sec. Wait, that is not what I meant to do. I had a whole bunch of mods that I wanted to install. Why is this black? Wait a minute. No. Okay, that's what we need. There we go. Okay, Darian, let me ask you a question because I know people were having issues with the signature shots and not having all of the animations. Are you on next gen? Because the only people I've been seeing having issues with that are either on next gen or his hey, I appreciate you, bro. Got the new haircut, man. You know, it's a quarantine, so gotta cut my own hair. That's the struggle. Not in the barbershop no more. Yeah, bro. I'm thinking they took a lot of the animations out of next gen. That's all I could think of. That's all I can think of because mad people have been hitting me. The only thing I can say is try changing KD to a point guard, drop his height to like 6'4", and see what's there. And if not, bro, I think they took a lot of them joints out. That's the only thing that sucks. That sucks. I don't know. 2K, sheesh. Yeah, nah, I gotta be on PC personally. And like you guys, especially all you guys that be stopping in streams and watch my videos, y'all know what I'm thinking. I don't. I know the graphics on next gen are nice, but I don't have time to sit here and wait for 2K to 2-3 weeks to upload dudes. Can I make a Reggie Miller jump shot? If enough people ask for it, I got so many people asking for Paul George and Ja Morant, Levine. Who else were y'all asking for? Anthony Edwards, Tyler Harrow. You know what I mean? A lot of people want a lot of stuff. So I do eventually want to do some classic stuff. Not gonna say never. Melo for sure. I freaking love Melo, man. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't understand how much. Y'all don't understand how much I love Melo. You like NBA Live more than 2K. Devin Booker. I'm definitely gonna do Devin Booker. You already know Devin Booker's coming for sure. For sure, for sure. Do a Shady Mike jump shot. Y'all don't want to see my jump shot. I got that jump shot where I got no vert, but only problem is I'm only 6 feet tall. So I shoot like a big because I am big, but I shouldn't. Kobe, Ingram, all of these people are things that CJ McCollum is a must do. You have to do. CJ McCollum has one of the worst default signature shots in the game. So y'all know we're going to do him for sure. For sure, for sure. I'm trying to get some new murals because all these people got traded. That's a good point. When you look at a lot of a lot of players now, and which is different. Yo, guys, real quick, check this out. I just seen this. Shout out to Shuajita, of course. Shout out to this boy ECP. Duncan Robinson's gonna get done for sure. Look at this Iverson right here. This joint. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to get this joint in game. That joint is crazy. Can I upload my roster on 2K Share? I will. I will. I gotta Tyler Hero is gonna get done too. I got to get everything involved because like I do a lot of like weird testing and stuff. So like my roster's a little bit messed up at the moment. Like I think James Harden's on the Sixers and crap like that. So I gotta like get a roster, then put all my six shots in it, like just a base roster, so that we can make sure everything's accurate before I drop it. Somebody in the comments said they like live more than 2K. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Like I want to go hard body and just straight endorse that comment, but I can't just yet. I can't. I will make a comment on this though, and I know a lot of people kind of went crazy when I said this on Twitter, and people started spazzing. Um, this is what I said about Live versus 2K. Live 19 was a better game, I felt, in my humble opinion, and we're just talking gameplay. Gameplay. That's all we're talking about. I thought Live 19 was a better game than NBA 2K 19. So what Live 19 lacked in customization and signature shots and sliders and things of that nature, I felt like they would have added throughout the years, which is what puzzled me. I don't know why they stopped making NBA Live. They had spacing right. The layup animations were better. I just can't believe, I can't believe they stopped making Live. Live is so underrated in the sense like, and people don't want to talk about it because 2K is just the standard. Live right now on PS4, I can go over to my 65-inch 4K HDR. Live right now has better court textures than 2K next gen, and people don't want to talk about that. Like people just don't want to talk about that, and it's crazy to me. In the chat, I see you. I am going to do Duncan Robinson and Tyler Hero. They really need help because their six shots are trash. So we're definitely going to do that. The player models exactly like it was because like the graphics were good, but the player models weren't good. So it's just it's tough. And the franchise mode is is bad. We can agree the franchise mode. What's up, Mauricio? By the way, what's up, Jaden? What's up, Brian? How you doing, man? But yeah, the textures, lighting, the jersey textures, it was just better. I don't know what else to say. The spacing, the one thing people will sleep on, the spacing of the game was so much better. And I'm just trying to tell people, I'm like, yo, all right, I'm gonna open up 2K real quick. New, bro, I'm trying to tell you, man, live, you sleeping on live '09, bro. You sleeping on live or live '09. What am I talking? What am I saying? Live 19. Shout out Zion Williamson. Go Duke. Hold on, let me grab my headphones. I'm tripping. Joseph, I did see your Joel Embiid signature shot. What did you do? I think you were doing like set shot 35 with release 151. I like release 151 because he holds the follow through. I don't think I like the base. But I'm not, you know what I mean? Embiid is going to be a tough one to do because he shoots his mid-range jump shots one way and he shoots his threes another way. So I don't know if I want to do the mid-range or if I want to do the threes. Bricado, what's up, man? How you doing? I did do Kevin Durant. Definitely check that out. Hey, wait a minute. Okay. JL was good, was good, was good. Set shot 7 for Embiid. Let's take a look at that. Is this what you had right here, Joseph? Set shot 30. Or is that what I was working with? I know I was screwing around. Set shot 7 for Embiid is almost perfect. For his mid range, right? That looks all right. But remember, he doesn't hold the follow through. He doesn't really hold the follow through. That looks all right for the mid range, though. I'm going to go through LaMelo again. I'm going to revisit Lillard again. Oh, well, actually, this is a perfect. Oh, wait. Jump shot 8. I got to change that release, though. What was the other one someone else said? It was jump shot 8 and then set shot something else. Set shot 7. Okay, let me tap back in. I like set shot 7. I'm going to save set shot 7 for now because that looks really good for his mid range. Would I do a bowl? Sure, why not? I was working on Taco Fall for some reason for a little bit. Did I save what I was screwing around with? Like I was working like Taco, like I had me a little Taco there. My man said blend Karl Anthony Towns and release 22 for Embiid. Towns and release 22 to 40. $2K about to get exclusive rights to the league. That would be one of the worst things that would ever happen in gaming. Y'all know that. Y'all saw what happened. Slim, how you doing, brother? I really like this base. I really like set shot 7. But I honestly think I like the Towns release solo low key. Like this looks all right because he does that little. I think he needs it to be like a little snappier, that shot. Maybe blend it with like, trying to forget which release that was. Maybe like 144. Was it? Oh, we might have something, fam. Someone said try jump shot 11. I don't like that. At least not for his mid range. I'm going for the mid range first. We'll see what that looks like. Bro, don't buy the PS5, bro. Don't do that. Like, I'm telling you, don't get that PS5. Like, unless I'm trying to tell you, do not get that PS5. I've been trying to tell y'all. Like, it's not worth it, man. And not right now, at least. All right, so we're gonna go ahead. And before I'm not trying to just screw around and waste time because I got it's actually quite a few people. More, I feel like more people than usual is watching right now. So shout out to everybody. We got 60 viewers in here. So I know everybody's not going to see this, but it might be. I might post this to my channel later. I don't know. First and foremost, when we talk about 2K and my 6 shots, I do want to apologize a little bit just while I got everybody on stream. In my YouTube comments, I admit I've been a little bit, I don't really know the word, combative. And I did want to address that while I got everybody on stream. And for people that see it a little bit later, I'll have it up on the channel. You guys I do want everyone in here to understand that, like I said, I do work anywhere from 40 to realistically 60, 55 hours a week. So it's like when I get off of work and I get on and I grind and do a 6 shot, you guys see like the work that I do. I put a lot of time into these shots in terms of doing it the right way. So like, when I, make a 6 shot video and like, one of the first two comments is like, oh, this is trash, or, I don't like this. This is garbage. I'm obviously sometimes I react in a way that I probably shouldn't. So a lot of y'all, seen the comment the other day where I was just straight roasting the dude on stream, or not on stream, but like, in the comments. So I was just like, in the future as a YouTuber, especially if I'm going to be doing YouTube and become a bigger YouTuber, I got to be better and have thicker skin. Now, obviously somebody just comments like, yo, your cyberface, your signature shot's trash. I can delete comments. So like I got to do more. So I got to do more stuff like that than going back and forth with people in the comments. But I did just want to address that for the people that was wondering why I was flaming the dude in the comments. I since deleted the comments. He actually came back and apologized. So I appreciate that. But just in the future, I'm going to be a lot less combative, and, people are going to hopefully have more constructive feedback. A lot of people also I wanted to address too. A lot of people were asking me to redo LaMelo Ball, and to redo LaMelo Ball, I think I would have to first come out and say like, LaMelo Ball is wrong, like the one that I did. And I don't necessarily think it's wrong as much as every single time LaMelo, like trying to tell you, we can sit here and watch the footage together. Every single time LaMelo shoots the ball, he shoots the ball in a different way in terms of like his base. The release doesn't change a lot. Now, this is what I was trying for LaMelo. This is a nice little alternate. The number one thing I was going for with LaMelo is he doesn't really jump. And he like barely jumps. So there's not a lot of bases that really don't jump like at all. So some people in my comment section recommended the Trae Young base. So this was something that I kind of messed with a little bit. It still does that kind of push shot. So this was a little bit of an alternate LaMelo, just for those of you who didn't like the original LaMelo, because I personally like the original LaMelo. I used the let me see, I think I used the Patrick Ewing base, and I just thought that was a lot more accurate. A lot of people said use the Austin Rivers release, and well, let me go back in it while we got this up. I didn't get what people were asking for with that. The Austin Rivers release is not accurate at all. So one thing about the problem with the Rivers release is like all people are looking at is the fact that he pushes it. But LaMelo's shot is he shoots from the left side of his face, and this Rivers release shoots so far to the right. There's no possible way to blend this release to look like Melo or LaMelo. Even if you did something like this, you could look where he's shooting. He's shooting it like directly through his face. Or if you were to mix it with amateur one, look at the release point. It's not right. So I didn't really like what people were saying with the Rivers release. I just don't see it. For his step back, I just seen someone mention the step back. I did go ahead and switch to normal 21. That kind of flailing with his leg, he does do that in game, and I saw him do that in game. I was like, okay, so someone in my YouTube comments recommended switch the step back to normal 21, and that's definitely more accurate than the one that I had. But other than that, this is a nice little alternate. You can use hop jumper 21 if you want. Hop jumper 21 is a little bit weird in the sense that if you use quick or very quick, look how much it speeds the animation up. So it's a little weird. So that's kind of why I went with the other one, but it is what it is. This is a nice alternate. Now let's head over to Lillard. Hey, 70 viewers, turn up. Thanks for the support, y'all. I appreciate it. Let's hit Lillard real quick. Now, for the Lillard shot, I had some people recommend jump shot 55. And jump shot 55 is nice, but my problem with jump shot 55, let me make sure, can y'all see the cursor? Yeah. At the end of the shot, his legs like click together, and he don't do that. Like, one thing about Lillard's base is he jumps forward a lot. Yes, he gets mad vert, but his legs don't stay together. They stay spread. So with that, we either going to use 111. And I'm pretty sure I said all these in the videos. I didn't like 111 because he freaking leans back like that. It's a good alternate base for KD, but it's not great for Lillard. He doesn't shoot like that. You can use freaking... what was it? Paul Pierce, which is the one I use this base for Lillard. I stick with this. This is my go-to for Lillard. I think it's as close as you get. Someone said try Giannis. Looks all right, but it's not a lot of lift. And I don't like how like it kind of angles his shot to his right a little bit. Someone said base 69. Base 69 is not bad. Base 69 is not bad at all. And you can also use, bro. There's no cannon base in 2K21. What you talking about? And I was also one that I've been using recently. I've been using base 5. I've been using base 5. Dang, Moses, bro, you playing 2K20? There's no Isaiah Cannon base, bro. Slacking on me. So for Lillard, like again, I like everything else. But you know, we can do alternate bases. I think the one that I put in the video, I said either base 22 or Paul Pierce, but like we just showed, 5 is a good alternate. 69 is decent. Some of the it's like 69 looks like it messes. What a lot of people don't understand with the bases are the bases change the release. Like I don't think people realize that the base changed the release. So like you look at base 69, it literally changes his release point. Look how high he's shooting it over his head. So I don't know if I like 69. I would even say 55. Like, do you see, like, I don't know if you guys can see that. Do you see where he's shooting the ball with 55 versus where he shoots it with 69? Like, it's a difference. So you guys got to remember that, you know, that does change. But I like 55. 69 is okay, but that release point is meh. And 5, I think, is one of the better ones, to be honest. Can you do Melo? Always thought Rudy Gay form was Melo to the T. What about Jason Tatum's base? I love Jason Tatum's base. I don't see a point in changing Jason Tatum's base. I don't know. What do you guys think? Tatum. The only other bases for Tatum that I saw that even were remotely accurate was 60. But watch, you see what I'm talking about? Watch 60 now. Base 60 makes him shoot the ball off to the right of his face, and I don't like that. It's not accurate. And then you can also do, I guess, 58, but that kind of raised the release point. I'm good with the base that I went with, and that's one of those ones where it's like you're gonna need him to be mo-capped because this is not a lot of great options. Base 72, someone says. Look at what that does to his release, though. That's like kind of the tough thing. We would have to completely change his release, which I'm not really interested in doing right now. I kind of like where that's at, to be honest. The Harden base? What is the Harden base? Isn't the Harden base like base 80? Isn't that the same? I think base 80 and the Harden base are the same thing. I forget, guys. I can't keep track of all this crap, to be honest with y'all. Yeah, base 80 and the Harden base. But do you guys see what I'm trying to show you? Like, watch the Harden base and look how it like angles. So now he's shooting like straight to the sky. It's really a little bit difficult to find a base and then, you know, then do the, what you call it, the release. You have to kind of do the base and then do the release based on whatever base you decide to choose. Like, who did I just do? I forget. I'm tripping. Lonzo. So if you take a look at Lonzo, I was with Zoe. I was thinking about doing I was thinking about doing John Stockton for Lonzo. but like the way that he did his right leg was completely off, and it changes his release point to, it was like way to the right of his face. So I just didn't really rock with that. Is there any way you can get mods on console? Absolutely not. Sorry, man. PC is the only place to play 2K. A Matisse Thybulle signature shot. I forget. I had a really good Matisse in 2K20. I don't know if it would carry over. I forget what it was, to be honest. My favorite jump shot fix. My favorite jump shot fix was my Steph Curry, to be honest. And the amount of hate, not hate, you know what I mean? But like when you watch the vid, people are saying like Steph doesn't shoot like that. And I'm like, yeah, he does. You feel me? When you watch Steph, Steph is another one of those guys. I'm a huge Steph fan, if you guys didn't know. Steph has like 3 different shots. Steph has like a shot that he does in transition where he literally lunges forward. And when he lunges, you'll see him hold that follow through, right? Steph has another shot that he does off the dribble, off of his step backs. The one he did against Anthony Davis last night. Smoked them boys in LA. We all seen it, where it's just a quick release and his arms just drop to the side real quick. But in the video, the one that I was trying to emulate is his corner shot. And if you ever seen Steph do a corner shot, it's just one motion, no follow through. And so like when I dropped the Steph Curry video, people were like, oh my God, he's not doing his signature follow through. He's not flicking his wrist the way he does. I'm like, I know, because as I showed in the video, that's not the shot that we're going for. And I mentioned it in the video. Do you think 2K should add the moving 3 slider back? Was there ever a moving 3 slider? I would have had that crap at 100. Justin, thanks, man. Appreciate you. How do you get mods? How do you install mods? I have a modding tutorial on my YouTube channel for NBA 2K20, but it's just like, it's pretty much the same thing. Oh, it was a rating. Yeah, they have to. Like, it's so dumb. Like, you can't do moving jump shots in the game pretty much at all. I feel you. Quarantine's hitting harder and harder. Well, guys, shoot, I got 72 people watching right now. I'm gonna use the platform to influence 70 some people. Stay at home, wear a freaking mask, yo. When I tell y'all the last thing you want is for one of your family members to get COVID, Jesus Christ. COVID's wild. Like, oh my goodness. Like if y'all take one thing from me, it don't gotta be 2K related. It don't have to be anything related. Just life. Freaking wear a freaking mask, yo. COVID is crazy. Like, it's affected so many people around me and me, obviously. Like, it's no joke. PC or console, which is better? If you like playing with your friends online, console's better. If you don't, like me, and want mods, PC's better. So I just moved from Atlanta, Joseph, obviously back to Jersey, and it was scary. And like the crazy thing is, like, I felt like an idiot. Like, I was walking around stores, running my errands, and people are looking at me like I'm weird for wearing a mask in the middle of a pandemic. I'm talking in Georgia, jokers are dying all day, every other day, like crazy. And people are literally looking at you funny because you're wearing a mask. I said, I need to get up out the South and get back to where I come from. Because y'all know me, I'm from Jersey. I stay in Jersey. That's always where I'm going to be. So that is scary in the South. Like, it is what it is. I've been looking for a Karis Levert freaking Cyberface. They don't have any. Not that I was able to find. Because he has braids now, doesn't he? I could have swore LeVert had braids. Afro and okay, and then sometimes he takes the braids out and it's like this. You said 2K Specialist has one? I do not have a Dropbox for all the mods that I use or anything like that. I think the files would be a little bit too big. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. Do a Rachel Demita jump shot fix. I'm dead, bruh. Hold up, let's see what this let's see what this LeVert looks like. If 2K hired me, what would I do? I would go to work and keep grinding like I grind, like I do now. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been doing this for years in terms of, you know, wait, where did that file just go? Hold up. Wait, I lost it. There we go. Oh, it's in downloads. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Can I do a pack of jump shots, like all your fixes combined in one video? Honestly, bro, no. No, I can't do that because the jump shots, if you're going to really make them accurate, they take a long time. And I can't do a whole lot of them. Like, I can't do a lot. Now, like, I can make a video showing all the ones I've done, but if, like, you mean, like, can you drop, like, 10 jump shots? Like, not really. Okay. And then just, you know, put a little headband on the boy. Hold up. Well, let me get a headband on the boy real quick. Wait, what am I doing? My bad. $2K needs you badly, bro. Get on Twitter, guys. Get on Twitter. Start tagging these devs. Let's get the movement going. Oh man. What reshades do I recommend? This is clean, guys. This is clean. This is nice. This is great, guys. That's pretty legit. Tag Dazar. Dazar is really the only one at 2K really standing up for for the sim community. Tag Baluba, Mike Wang, tag tag Ronnie 2K. Like, man, tag all them jokers. Tag at 2K. Let's go. I'm definitely going to do Russell Westbrook down the road for sure. Yeah, LeVert is on the Pacers now, but remember, this is just my 6-shot roster. It's not up to date. So, but yeah, if 2K brought me in to do the gameplay, 2K brought me in to do the 6 shots, 2K brought me in to do the rosters, whatever they want. The game would take such a leap forward in terms of realism. They don't even know. Vom, bro, I appreciate you for subscribing, man. That's big stuff. Can I do Steph Curry in braids? There's already a couple Steph Curry braids mods out there. Guys, remember one thing I wanna the tendencies need a lot of work, by the way. I see you in the chat for sure. One thing, guys, I want to make, just so you guys know, I don't know if you guys know this, I really try to emphasize it in all my videos. I don't actually mod. I don't make any mods. Like, I don't make any of these mods. There's a talented modding community out here. And, I try real hard to, highlight those guys. This is the Ja Morant that I have right now. Forget actually where I got it, to be honest with you. I think it's in Discord. I think it's in the Discord. This was originally from 2K 20, and somebody moved it to 2K 21. Mick makes great mods. Let me check him out real quick. Shout out to Shu Agita, man, for real. He's an OG. Ja Morant by Mick. Is that? I don't know if I like this. Is that what he looks like now? Am I tripping? I don't. Is it? Is he's? This is fire. I've never actually seen this from him, low key. I know he's been hurt, so I haven't seen Ja with this. He wore it like that once. I've never seen that. I like Ja, I feel like.
By the time I was 6th grade, I mastered that.
Scheduled, so it would occur in the second half of the season.
Oh, he got braids now.
Morant wearing the high tops.
He got braids.
And he just shakes his head. Ja Morant is going to be our post-game guest. 17 points and 6 assists for Ja in his return to action.
I've always wanted to start an interview like this. Ja Morant, you hear me?
12. Oh, he got them. He got them Iverson. He got them. He look like a young Iverson right now. That's that dude. Carlos, you like it? That's good, man. That's good. As soon as I finish my sliders, I'm gonna check that out. Obviously,
which he converts. Dillon averaged 16 and a half in the preseason.
Oh, yes, there's a steal.
Yep. Ja floats it up and in, and the Grizzlies forcing the turnover and paying it off.
And plays.
okay, so I guess this was before he got hurt.
Finger roll in the lane. High volume 10. Morant got DeRozan in the air, floats it up and in.
Okay, that's just the normal hair. Yeah, I'm tripping because I'm like, I have not seen this man change his hair low key. Oh, and they played the Sixers and I didn't watch the game, so that's why I didn't see it. That's funny. Okay, so that was the braids. Oh! What is in the world? Why did that man jump so high?
Well, these two, if you've ever watched.
Oh, yes. Why did he do my team like that? Yes, I did hear that the PS5 version has a couple different hairstyles for each player. I was a little bit upset when I heard that they didn't have Joel Embiid's braids in there. So it is what it is. But what was I gonna say? I'm not impressed by that feature because they had that feature in what was it, like NBA 2K5? What was it? NBA wasn't it NBA 2K5 with Ben Wallace on the cover when he could either wear the afro or the what's it called? He either had cornrows or he had an afro. Yeah, new. If he don't get them landings down, he gonna end up just like D Rose. So he gotta make sure he gets right with that because the athleticism. You know, I have too many crazy dunk attempts. Like when that man tried to murder Kevin Love, that can be problematic. So he got to make sure he, kind of plays it safe. Not safe, play it safe. I ain't saying don't do you. I'm not saying don't do you, but my man got to make sure he all right. Yo, what's up, Wes? I've heard different stuff. Everybody has different opinions on the low cuts. Obviously, the low cuts, the low cuts kind of started getting scrutiny when Kobe had the Achilles injury and switched to the high tops. I always wore high tops. Now, I know y'all might see me now and, I'm a little hefty now, but back in the day when I was in high school and I was varsity and all that good stuff, I had my high tops ready. I was always, I could never ball in low tops. It's a fun fact. I remember just going out to get some shots up wearing some low tops and turn my ankles. So I'm a big high top dude. I don't know how jokers be gaming too. Like dudes be going off in some low tops. I'm like, yo. So I don't know. Hey man, can you please put on some headband or whatever for my man D'Angelo Russell? What do you mean by that? Oh, okay, they rocking the tape. That does make sense. You would have to rock something. That's all I'm saying. It's just no stability. Like, I don't know. And I was never really a big tape guy. Again, I wore the high tops. I guess I didn't need it. I was never a real big tape guy. The only thing I had taped was my fingers, to be honest with you. I was a big rebounder, so my fingers was always getting jammed, but that's about it. This is the same thing. All right, first of all right, so let's take a look at a couple mods real quick because I want to get a couple of these installed here. Yeah, I was thinking about doing Kobe's shot for sure. If enough people ask for it, I'm definitely open to that. Kelly Oubre's been wrong for years. Tip you. I played basketball in high school. So the thing about me was I was a football player my whole life. So I always played football. So coming into high school, I had like really like a believe it or not, really, really serious knee issue. And so I had to lose a lot of weight. So I lost like 70 pounds coming into like my senior year. And so like I was always like a big dude. So when I played going from football to basketball was kind of hard for me because it was like, you're way too physical playing football, but then you can't be that physical playing basketball. So I play a big position, but I'm only 6 feet tall. So it's like, how are you going up against dudes? And I mean, I was playing dudes in high school, and I rarely played because I wasn't that good. I don't even want to have the wrong, paint the wrong picture. But like, I was literally, lining up against dudes who were 7 feet tall. It is what it is. But I was still, like I said, a big dude boxing dudes out. If I box you out all the way to the free throw line, you're still not getting the board. Never mind, can you please do Tobias Harris in that more puffy afro? I mean, I got the puffy afro. What you mean? I got it. He's that's what he got. All right, so all right, let's fun fact, Maybach. I'm gonna keep it a whole buck with y'all. So I played football and like I was real good and like I was pretty good and I played defensive tackle and I'll never forget this. Like when I really stopped liking football, I believe I was a freshman and at the end of a football game, right? Like when you're going to lose and you doing like 50 million different laterals and reverse and field and crap like that. It was a play like that. And the team, we beat them obviously, but they were, trying to score in the last play. So they ran like a sweep all the way to the right, like a toss. And then the dude lateraled it and the dude started running all the way around the other side of the field. And so I had gotten upfield, but then the kind of the play reversed and I was running full speed and this dude was not looking. And when I tell y'all I hit this dude running like 50 miles an hour, obviously an exaggeration, I hit this dude so hard. And no, I did the baptizing. I hit this dude so hard. That dude did not move. Everybody on the sidelines was going crazy. Obviously, they got tackled and lost, and they came off we all came off the field. Everybody's parents was tackling me and slapping my helmet and all that crazy stuff. And like, yo, oh my God, you just killed that dude. But like seeing that kid really like get taken off in an ambulance and all that, I'm completely man enough to admit I was not the same after that. I didn't feel right after that, and I really didn't like football after that. I should have killed this kid, and it was like that. Like now I think about it, I was a lot younger than that. I'm trying to think of what year that was because I didn't trying to think of how long that was, but yeah, that was some real crap. And after that, I was like, that's not really for me. You know what I mean? So. I went the basketball route, just have a little bit more fun. Lyell, I am going to do Paul George eventually. For sure. Yo, did y'all see Patrick Mahomes? Like, that's kind of the stuff I'm talking about. Like, my guy was literally stumbling across the field. And they're like, oh man, he don't really have a concussion. I'm like, yo, that boy is stumbling across the field. When did I start modding? I forget. I want to say it was like 2K16 or something like that. Yeah, I think this right here is the first ever modding video I did. NBA 2K16 mod showcase. That was like the first time like I really got into modding. 2K16 was just crazy. Bro, what do you want me to do, bro? Come on, man. What do you want me to do? Chrome murders my RAM, dog. What do you want me to do? I'm trying to stream. I got the game open at the same time. I got to use something that's light, man. Aiden, what's good, man? What's up? Friend, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I haven't done any Legends jump shots yet. Can I please do a Chris Boucher jump shot? I don't even know who that is, brother. I don't even know who that is. When is Paul George coming? Maybe next week. Maybe next week. He's on the Raptors. We doing center jump shots? He be shooting like that? What's his name? Chris Boucher? He be shooting? 21 and 10, 3 blocks? He look like the next dude that's about to get bodied by Embiid. Hey, Lyle. So like my only thing is, bro, I seen you in the chat like 200 times, bro, saying do Paul George. We gonna do Paul George when we do Paul George. I thought I had started working on Jokic already. I think I like for Jokic, I think I like Ryan Anderson's base. Yo, he's almost as bad as that dude. Like last week, my man was like, I forget what he's saying. He's like, oh my God, install the LeBron cyberface. I'm like, bruh, Jesus, man, I've seen you 100 times. I don't have anything for Kawhi just yet. And honestly, Kawhi's shot ain't that bad. It's just his freaking release point is mad goofy. Like he shoots the ball like 6 feet over his head. I have not done D'Angelo yet. Oh, that's funny. I can put user in timeout. Lyle was timed out by Shady for 300 seconds. So my man needs a break. You know what I mean? We not gonna ban him. Like, we're not gonna ban him, but my man needs a timeout. That's all I'm saying, bro. Oh man. But like I said, like for Paul George, like his default shot is crazy. I just don't know how he shoots. He needs a Snickers. Get that man a Snickers. He be tripping when he's hungry. hire you to be my modder. Bro, remember, I don't make mods, so it's just it's a little bit tough. My favorite player of all time is easy. It's Allen Iverson. He really made me love competition. He really gave me a passion for the game of basketball. Followed by that is Kobe Bryant. I love Kobe Bryant. He's from Philadelphia. And I would even say, believe it or not, as early as little as it's been, Embiid follows those two. I love Joel Embiid. I love Steph Curry. I love Steph Curry. If you switch gears, I love Russell Wilson. I love Russell Wilson. Nick Foles. And I know this is gonna make y'all not y'all. I meant just in general, like some people get offended by it, but Michael Vick is one of my favorite athletes of all time. Like I love Michael Vick. And I know he went through some stuff off the field, but I love Michael Vick. He's one of my favorite all-time athletes. 7 days until the day Kobe died, man. If y'all take a step back, and maybe it's just some food for thought, of course, but think about our world and think about where you were when Kobe passed and think about how different our world is. It's crazy almost. It's surreal. I can tell you guys, we were in Atlanta and my cousin from Jersey, who's a huge Laker fan, flew to ATL to hang out and chill with me. And he had just flown in and I had just scooped him from the airport and we were in ATL chilling. And, you know, he had just flown in, so he was a little bit tired. So he took a nap. And he had like kind of just woken up. He was half asleep. He was on my couch and I was at my counter and I just seen Kobe Bryant trending. And let me explain something to y'all real quick. I'm 27. So, you know, Michael Jackson, Prince, I'm sorry, I don't ever want to say it the wrong way, but when they passed, it didn't mean anything to me. Like I was too young to know the impact that they had on my life. I was one of the people that would criticize you for loving a celebrity that much. I said it would be dumb. Like I think less of you for loving a celebrity. And when Kobe passed, it just didn't seem real to me. It was like you in a movie and Superman died. Because it was a real life hero to me. It was a real hero to me. And I see Kobe still on the timeline in his highlights, and it don't sit right with me because it just goes to show y'all, and if obviously if there's a lesson to be taken from it, you can reach the highest heights and you can live your life the perfect way, and in a snap of a finger, that crap is over. And you gone no matter what you've done, no matter, you know what I mean? So just on Kobe, how much he meant to me as a Sixer fan, those Sixer Laker duels for years, Iverson and Kobe, and, you know, obviously later less relevant Sixers, and Kobe always having a little chip on his shoulder when he came back to Philly because he was angry that, you know, the Sixers didn't draft him. It is crazy. It was crazy. It's crazy. Shady's kidding. His favorite player is LeBron and LeBron only. I love LeBron James. I love LeBron James, and I sit here and troll all the time, but I love LeBron. I just don't think he's the GOAT. And that's the unfortunate thing that, you know, you can talk about LeBron and his legacy and all that stuff, but if you talk about the only people that have ruined LeBron's legacy are LeBron's fans, his fan base, putting him on a pedestal that if they didn't do that, he would have so much less hate. Now you can argue LeBron might have done that himself. He got up from day one and said he's the chosen one. He chose Michael Jordan's number to wear number 23. He sat there in that chair and said, I'm going to win 7 championships for Miami. He sat there and declared himself the GOAT. He said he went on live TV with a straight face and said, when I beat the injured Warriors team with the help of the NBA by them suspending Draymond Green, that made me the greatest of all time. Think about that. So when he went to the Spurs versus the Spurs and got swept, was it the second time? He lost by a record margin. It was the highest margin finals loss ever. Did that make him the GOAT? When he went to Dallas and got curb stomped by a lesser Mavericks team with 2 Hall of Famers, Dirk and J. Kidd. When LeBron and D-Wade were walking down the hallway making fun of Dirk for coughing and being sick, and he fell apart, did that make him the GOAT? Okay, no, I got you guys. I got you. So you drove Kyrie out, but you were still able to get to the finals. It's game 1 of the finals. A couple seconds left, and J.R. Smith makes a critical error and sends the game into overtime against one of the greatest teams ever assembled. Now, in the time between overtime and the end of regulation, I need y'all to help me. What was LeBron doing? He wasn't pumping his teammates up. He wasn't talking about strategy. He went and sat in the corner and put a towel over his head and sat there like this. We saw the pictures. I'm just asking a question. Did that make him the GOAT? No. What made him the GOAT was when he won a Mickey Mouse ring in the middle of a pandemic against a Heat team missing 3 starters, starting Tyler Hero. What made him the GOAT was when he beat those kids in Oklahoma City. What made him the GOAT was when he stacked the team with a Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh. Chris Bosh averaged 17 points. He was averaging 26 and 11 before he went to Miami. I thought somebody said, I forget, D Wade was averaging like 35 in the playoffs before LeBron came to Miami. And someone said they're not a super team. LeBron didn't create super teams. Larry Bird, Robert Parrish, Magic, Kareem. Jerry West, Wilt. But did Magic Johnson get on the phone? Magic had a super team. Okay, I get that. But did he get on the phone and team up with two of the other top 5 draft picks in his draft class? Did Kevin Garnett team up with two of the other top 5 picks in his draft class? Is that what made him the GOAT? And I don't want to sound like an old head or an old man. I'm 27. Maybe that's old. I don't know. But this generation is all about getting without earning. And that's LeBron in a nutshell. LeBron's one of the best players ever, most durable. But when he left Cleveland and called two other players, two of the other top 5 players in his draft class, to go to Miami and still lost, but to actually finally get his rings, he was disqualified from the GOAT. See, people want to talk about the GOAT conversation. There is no GOAT conversation. Well, there is no GOAT conversation involving LeBron James. There's one involving Wilt. There's one involving Jordan. But LeBron James, see, he disqualified himself from that conversation. When D Wade's knees went, and maybe you don't think you can win it with just Bosh. Wade is sitting out more and more games. I'm going back home, guys. We're bringing Cleveland. We're doing it for Cleveland. This is for you. That's what he said. But he saw that number 1 overall pick. That he could, Andrew Wiggins, that he could maneuver for Kevin Love, another guy who'd space the floor that fit his style to open the floor up. Saw Kyrie Irving, somebody that can hit that clutch shot that he can't. We'll start talking about that. But then Kyrie left. Kyrie left because people were calling him his dad. Asking Kyrie if LeBron was a father figure to him. So what's going on in LA? Goes to LA and talented, little talented young roster. Lonzo, Brandon Ingram. There's some injuries here and there. I'll give him that. But this man is the GOAT, you said. You told me. You said that. I didn't say that. You said that. You said he's the GOAT. But you said if LeBron's on the team's going to the finals. Doesn't matter who he plays with. You told me that. Talking to his fans right now. He activated playoff mode. He activated playoff mode? Yo, somebody Google for me real quick. What was LeBron James' record after going playoff mode? The GOAT. Once the GOAT, because y'all said he's the GOAT. What was the GOAT's record when he activated playoff mode? And then he missed the playoffs. Oh, man. But y'all want to come at Steph Curry and say, oh, you got to be like LeBron and carry the team to the playoffs. When just a year ago, before LeBron traded for another top 5 player, he missed the playoffs. But guys, let's switch gears. This got ugly real quick. I hurt some people's feelings. I killed some people's dreams. How far do you think the Nets with Kyrie go in the playoffs. Ooh. Chronic, what's good, brother? So we've seen KD and James. They're dominant. I mean, dominant's not the right word. They're I would call what I would call LeBron, KD and Harden is offensive firepower, the likes of which this league has never seen on the court together. But I think people are making a critical and borderline insane error in assuming that adding Kyrie to what we saw last night against Milwaukee makes them a better team. I'm going to make a statement right now, and I'm going to ask you guys to hold me to it right now. James, I'm going to come back to you. I got you. Hold on. I'm going to come right back to that. The version of the Nets that we saw last night versus the Bucks are the best version of the Nets that we will ever see. And this is my statement right now. I'm making it, and you guys, I'm just going to ask you to hold me to it. If it's true, it's true. If it's not, it's not. If the Nets don't trade Kyrie Irving at the trade deadline for depth and defense, they will not see an NBA Finals with those three players. I said what I said. I said what I said. Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, James Harden will not be in an NBA Finals series. Not this year, not next, not ever. I said what I said. I said what I said. I'm brand new. I'm just asking you to hold me accountable. That's it. I'm not going to change what I said. I'm not going to take back what I said. I'm just asking you, when the time comes, if they in the finals stomping the crap out of LeBron and Kyrie was able to sacrifice and James was able to sacrifice, no chance. Now let me tell you why. Kyrie Irving is Kyrie. We just watched Kyrie and James have mental breakdowns when their situations aren't perfect. And those are the guys you want to sacrifice for the better of the team. You think Kyrie now is going to be happy getting 9 shots? Just all I'm asking is for you guys to hold me accountable. If they make the playoffs this year, you got to delete your channel. I didn't say they're not going to make the playoffs. I said they're not going to be in the finals. The Sixers should have traded for Harden. No, I don't want James Harden in this city. He doesn't fit here. He's not a good fit. Can't handle Philadelphia. Celtics are scary. I disagree. I don't like the Celtics long term. I don't think they have any level of rim protection or defense that can win a championship or even get to the finals. I'm telling you guys right now, I really like Milwaukee and I really like Philadelphia. Those are the teams, when you talk about length and shooting, those are the teams that I like. In the West, I really like the Lakers and I really like the Clippers. And I think the Lakers are an upset waiting to happen. This is what I think. I think the Lakers are an upset waiting to happen. Laker fans are walking around like they're a shoo-in for the finals. They're an upset waiting to happen. I'm calling that right now. If you're the Sixers, you don't trade Ben Simmons. You don't trade Ben Simmons if you're trying to get to the finals. Ben Simmons is the Sixers' only last line of defense in terms of perimeter defense if they want to have any type of option against Kevin Durant. I think Ben Simmons' defensive prowess, just because he's not what everyone wants him to be in terms of the next LeBron, that's going to be tough to. I don't think you trade Ben Simmons. And no, you don't trade Ben Simmons for James Harden. Anybody that's watched the Sixers play 2 games knows that's not the way you go about that. What you lose for a 24-year-old Ben Simmons versus what you gain, and isn't Harden like 31? Nah, I don't like that at all. And I was on Twitter. Anybody that needs to see my tweets, I don't think you trade for Harden. I don't think Harden works in Philly. Nets and Lakers in the finals. You could be right, could be wrong. The only thing I'm saying is it's not a guarantee like most people think. That Laker team has flaws. Flaws that people don't really want to address and won't have to address until you see them on the big stage. Can't prove it right now, but just remember me. That's all I'm saying. In the playoffs, there's some teams that are going to scare the Lakers, believe it or not. Lonzo Ball or Ben Simmons? Who is better? Ben Simmons is a first-team all-defense, 2-time All-Star. So I like Ben better. But I think Lonzo has higher potential than Ben, believe it or not. Just his willingness to shoot the ball and improve. Too much firepower in Brooklyn? Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Firepower. See, this is the other thing. This is the number one thing people have been saying about Brooklyn. How are you going to stop KD and Kyrie and Harden? That's what everyone keeps saying. Oh, hold up. My webcam just froze. Wait a minute. I don't know what happened. Wait a minute. Technical difficulties. No, it's frozen. I don't actually know what happened. And the crazy thing is, I don't know if I can actually add it back. Without stopping and starting the stream back over. All right, just a second. Harden's playing like he actually wants to play, so they low-key might beat the Lakers. I think people are really kind of shooing them into the finals without them earning it too easily. Will Ben Simmons ever become an average shooter? I don't think so. He hasn't shown the willingness to even work on his shot, let alone attempt it. New, you may be right. You may be right. But also I may be right. And I'm telling you guys right now that trio is not going to work together the way, or they're not going to be willing, rather, to work together the way people are saying they're going to be. I did not change Harden's tendencies. What player has been the biggest surprise this season? That's a tough one. Honestly, before the injury, I was going to say Markelle Fultz, if we're being honest. Unfortunately, he's got that injury, so we don't know how he's going to come back. Oh, wait, I see now. Hold up. My webcam got unplugged. That should get it. Hold on just a sec. All right, there we go. Yeah, my bad, yo. I kicked like my cable and uninstalled, or not uninstalled, but unplugged my webcam. So now everything's a little bit out of whack. Even the angle kind of changed. But it is what it is. We rolling with it. We rolling with it. Has jersey matching with the court been fixed yet on the tool? I believe so. What would I grade LaMelo to start the season, A through F? I will give him a solid B plus, But the only reason I don't give him an A is not because he's not doing well. It's because the coach is not playing him. Like they need to give Melo the keys. Yo, Lyell, bro. Oh my goodness, dude. Last time I'm putting you in timeout, bro. Next time you getting banned, bro. I don't like doing that to people. Y'all know me. I'm a chill guy. Hold up. Because my setup kind of got shifted to the left. Yeah, I don't really know. It's kind of hard to do 6 shots live, but because, you got to find footage. Like, I don't know. Do I think LiAngelo will revamp? That's a weird question to me because to revamp, you got to actually have been somewhere and done something. LiAngelo didn't play 1 second. LiAngelo hasn't shown really that he's an NBA caliber player at any given point in time. So no, I don't. I hope someone gives him a chance. I want all 3 Ball brothers in the league. You guys know I'm a big fan of the Ball brothers. I'm not a big fan of LeVar, but I'm a fan of those boys and the work that they put in. The work that they put in to work on their game. Meanwhile, their dad is, being an attention, what. Yeah, he didn't play 1 second for Detroit, so that kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. My man said LiAngelo better go model. Oh my God. Jaden, I've seen no indication that he's an NBA player. So as of right now, you asked me that question, absolutely not. If LiAngelo goes to a G League team and puts up big numbers and, shows he belongs in the league, why not? But do I think he's just going to hop in the league, start averaging 18 points a game? There's no reason for me to believe that. Try Rudy Gay for Melo? Like Rudy Gay form? What does that mean? You talking about a 6 shot? I never said I'm not saying LeVar's a bad person. I think one thing about our society is I think sometimes we do everything in extremes. Like he's the worst dad ever or he's the best dad ever. And I'm not saying either of those things. I'm saying that what he's doing, scratch that. It's not really a opinion thing. Like, okay, one thing about life I like to do in life is talk in absolutes. Let's talk about facts, just facts. And that way you can take all emotion out of it. The one thing LaVar did was he really hurt Lonzo coming into the league with the off the court antics in terms of, saying he's better than Steph Curry, this, that, and the other, and people were coming out to kill him. NBA players have already said that. That's a fact. That's just a fact. You can't really negate that. You can't debate that. Another thing that LaVar has done is physically, he hurt Lonzo. You know what I mean? By putting him in those trash shoes. The stories came out now that, Lonzo really, had ankle injuries and had to change his shoes 3-4 times a game. You can't get away from that. And then the other fact is that he let somebody steal money from Lonzo trying to build up his business ventures. These are all things that happen that, in my opinion, shouldn't have happened. And I criticize LaVar for. And that's, what I mean? I mean that. Obviously, he's their dad, and they wouldn't be where they are without him. But I can still believe LeVar should still not come on TV and say dumb crap. You know what I mean? That's just how I feel. And I'm gonna kill y'all with this too, because a lot of people, y'all might think that I don't well, no, I don't care if he's blindsided or not. The fact is, because he's running a stupid fraud business, not fraud, that's not the right word, but a really dumb business with dumb shoes that are garbage, that are $500 a piece. His son got screwed over, not him. His son's ankles are screwed up, not his. You follow me here? His actions have hurt his kids. That's just fact. We take emotion out of it. That's just fact. His actions hurt Lonzo Ball's career. True or false? You know what I mean? That's the only way I look at it. I'm not good dad, bad dad. If he had done things differently, his son would have been in a better position. That's just how I'm addressing that. Now, let me hit y'all with something else, because mad people are afraid to go here. Talk about, we should give him credit because he's a black dad and he's at all his games. I got a dad too, and he was at all my games. And he also didn't do a lot of the dumb stuff that LeVar has done. So all I'm saying is the standard for a black father is not so low that just because he's present makes him good. And that's the only point that, I've been trying to make. Nice one, gaming. Can I see your new 6-shot? For who? It's a stereotype. It is what it is. We know that. And people feeding into it, giving LeVar credit for literally just being there, that's whack. Yeah, brother, I'm see, you're wrong there. That's not even an opinion. You're wrong. You weren't in that house. You can't tell me he raised his kids the right way. That's just not. I can't say he raised them wrong. And remember, I never said that, but you can't say he raised them right. You don't live in that house. You feel me? You can't say that one way or the other. I can't say he raised them wrong. You can't say he raised them right. Because if you want to make an argument, LiAngelo is smarter than being in China, robbing stealing Gucci. So you know what I mean? So you gotta, you can't, I'm not going for that, bro. I'm sorry. Because he's smarter. Like, man, if my dad would have looked at me and said, do you know what they do to people in China? You know what jail in China is like? Come on, bro. Don't go there. I wasn't even going to mention that. Oh, my bad. I muted my mic. I'm going to be right back, y'all. I'm going to grab some water. Oh, brand new. I'm about to kill you with something real quick. Because and you know what? For argument's sake, I will go listen to KD's podcast so I can get a better understanding of him. But see, that's where I'm going to kill you though. Everyone in the planet's not going to go listen to that podcast. I shouldn't have to seek out to make him seem better. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, everyone's not always going to see you in a more mellow state. You know what I mean? People are going to see you. All you said was blah, blah, blah. You said Lonzo's better than Curry. And Pat Beverly came and clamped him. IG, Twitter, at Shady Mike Gaming, brother. Appreciate you. Lillard, I didn't change, like, Lillard, we just talked about a couple different bases. You can do jump shot 55. Some people like jump shot 69. I think my favorite jump shot 5. Am I gonna hype my son up? No. No. I'm not gonna say. Well, I mean, who's gonna be the GOAT at that point? I don't know. Who's the future GOAT? Like my son, first day in the league, I'm not gonna say he's better than the best shooter ever. No, I'm not gonna say that. No, I will not. That's not how I will go about it. But like, I don't have any problems with LeVar as a person. I don't think he's a bad father. That I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, you know, I feel like he could have handled things differently, and Lonzo's career could be different if that makes sense. But also, Lonzo's got to take, you know, things into his own hands, and I hope he does that because I think Lonzo still has a bright future in the league as a really talented, true, pure point guard. That's all I'm saying. And I think LeVar is funny. He's entertaining. I just, you know, it's just got to be, you know, I think he can benefit his kids a little bit if he just chills. And I think he has a little bit. I think everyone would agree and say LeVar has toned it down a little bit. He didn't do the same things with LaMelo that he did with Lonzo. So, more, you know, so to summarize, LeVar, I think he's funny. I think, you know, I think he's shout out to him for being there. Shout out to him for getting all 3 kids in the league, at least for a certain amount of time. And I hope LiAngelo gets on the team and shows that he can play. And I'm a big fan of all of those players. I'm a big Lonzo fan and a Absolutely not. The Nuggets aren't title contenders. Without one thing we have to understand though is with COVID, anybody in the playoffs is a title contender. So I don't want to say that in an absolute fashion. But I don't think the play style that they do with Jokic, he doesn't play defense. It's hard for me to imagine, you know, them beating some of the heavyweights in the West. Not sure I see it. I don't have a CJ McCollum jump shot. Westbrook is 6'3" in game. Now, a couple people have said to try using that Dest roster. I haven't tried it yet. I know it's got a bunch of classics and stuff like that. The best face scan in the game? Do you think like are you talking like a 2K scan, or do you mean like a mod? The best 2K scan? The best 2K scan. Base Harden? I was thinking Base Harden too, not gonna lie. Probably Base Harden. Base Kevin Durant's not bad. Base Tim Hardaway Jr.'s not bad. I'm trying to think. Buddy Hield's not bad. Donovan Mitchell's okay. Who has a good scan? I don't really like the new Trae Young. I actually had downloaded a Trae Young mod. Miles Bridges is very good. Miles Bridges is great. Miles Bridges is great. Giannis is great. Giannis is great. Oh, didn't they do a new Kemba? It's a new Kemba. Unfortunately, 2K don't know how to do a fade. They never have figured that out. And I think his head is too big for his body. I feel like his head is too big. What position has the most potential to affect the game, in your opinion? I don't. So I think that's a hard one. On offense, I would say whoever the primary ball handler is. So people, I think that's, remember guys, that's something for casual fans. Like, do positions really matter? You know, because in a sense, like LeBron James is a quote unquote point guard. I'm sorry, my camera moved. So point guard, LeBron. Ben Simmons, point guard. So he controls the offense. Now on defense, I think a rim protector, just a straight up five, a straight up center, a straight up rim protector has one of the biggest impacts in the game. But in terms of who impacts the game the most on offense, I'd say, you know, the primary ball handler, and on defense, whoever the five is. Good or bad. Good or bad. Because we saw that Warriors team, how much they changed when they lost Bogut. Nice one. I am going to do Donovan Mitchell. Yes, sir. Do I think Zion is worth the hype he gets? So let me hit y'all with something real quick. You ever heard that saying, you're worth whatever someone's willing to pay you? So there's no such thing as being overpaid in a sense. Zion gets the hype he gets because he's worth it. When Zion gets hype, when Zion's on TV, people turn the TV on to watch him play, to watch him do dunks. I'm a Duke fan. I've been watching Zion since high school. So yeah, he's worth the hype. Do I think he's going to be the best player ever? I don't know. I think Zion could be headed down the Blake Griffin path. Is he going to be the same player when that athleticism fades? Because it will fade. Is he going to add the other things to the game? Or you know what? Heck, maybe it won't fade. Maybe he's the next LeBron. I don't know. How long am I going to be on stream? Probably like another 20 or so minutes. I'm going to wrap it up here soon, unless there's anything else you guys want to see. Well, I'm a Duke fan, so I like Zion, but I don't know who Mikey Williams is. So I don't play my career, but I asked this question. Is it possible? I wanted to make a build like, I don't know if you guys remember. I might lose a couple of you guys with this, but I wanted to make a Royce White build. A 6'8" point forward that doesn't necessarily shoot, but is mainly a rebounder and a primary ball handler. And I don't really think you can do that. Wade is the GOAT? What? Ain't never heard of nothing like that. What am I watching? Is this high school? Yeah, Royce was a beast, but he had anxiety issues. And unfortunately, man, that is a real thing. Oh, windmill in game. Who's Mikey Williams? Who is this? This is high school? Top high school prospect? How tall is he? Looks a little short. Oh, Wade is the GOAT. Compare his numbers to Jordan. So you just ain't here to troll, huh? That boy's high and goofy. I ain't trying to be rude, but I never thought to like, and maybe I'm old school. I get it. I'm 27. I'm getting up there, but I never thought to go online with another grown man's name and picture and try to be them. And then like defend their honor. Like, I'm on Twitter. Oh, blah, blah, blah. KD's better than LeBron. And some dude named King James 23 LA Cleveland Miami 6. First of all, LeBron James, and then like he's gonna start spitting off LeBron James stats. But do that not be how it is? I'm just saying. LeBron is a Mount Rushmore player. I know. I have him as that. He is that. And I've said that 100 times, but messing with his fans are just too funny. Because this is their life. And nothing, it can't be, bro. Like, that man is going to retire eventually. Y'all know that, right? Like, I feel like half of y'all not going to watch basketball no more when LeBron retires. And that's scary. Like, you can't just like one dude. Mikey versus Flight. I don't have LeBron over Kobe, personally. That jumper ugly. Yo, why he hit him with that slow behind hezzy? I'm dead. Oh, Attempted murder. Oh, he said. Who had a stint of shooting 50% from three? Who's this? I ain't paying him no mind. He trolling D Wade as the GOAT. All right, I don't know who these people are, but they balling. Shout out to them. All right, y'all. I'm about to wrap it up. It's 10:01. Before we go, is there anything anybody would like to see other than a sig shot in terms of mods? Do y'all want to see anything installed? Do y'all have any questions about installing mods? What do y'all got for me? No update on the sliders just yet. Sliders should be dropping next Wednesday. AD Cyberface. Install city courts? What you mean? Are you talking about like the link in the courts, or can I stream on the weekends? I'll think about it. Eventually I'm gonna start moving these streams over to Twitch, once we get enough people, coming in. I'm gonna move it over to Twitch. That's at Shady Mike Gaming. Y'all can follow me over there too. Trez? No, I think I got the normal Herald. Oh, why did I have to go to Clippers? I'm bugging. Does not work when I put in the mod folder. What do you mean? Be more specific. I would say that if the Sixers are asking Ben to be a point guard, they're in trouble. Or I'm point guard, I'm sorry. To score in the clutch, they're in trouble anyway, right? Right, Jay. If you put the city court with the same ID as the regular court, it's going to erase it. Oh yeah, you're right. You can't put a headband on them. That's weird. Yeah, no, you're right about that. You can put the headband on Oubre. I did it. See, I got it. Yeah, might need a Montrezl Harrell Cyberface. I didn't think about it. Jay, all right, I'll show you guys this real quick. And we can, take a look and see. Cause I had some. So all right, somebody pick a team. What team do y'all want me to do for the city court? And we'll do one real quick. Heat. Okay. Well, actually, the Heat might be a little bit tough because I think they already have a city court, right? Don't they already have a city court? Or am I tripping? I could have swore they already had a city court, so we can do the Heat. Yeah, no, I mean, it's not going to work. Hawks. Actually, the Hawks are perfect. Let's do the Hawks. So I want to make sure I do this right. So say the Hawks, for example, put their MLK joints on. Obviously, they still gonna, do the normal court. So let's find a Hawks court real quick. Shout out to Red Dead Redemption. It's one of my favorite games of all time. Do they have a MLK court? Wait a minute. This right here is the city court. All right. All right. So, to my understanding, the way that you do this and install the city court without it actually, ruining everything, I'm going to name it Hawks MLK, right? Put it in my modded folder. I'm going to go into the roster. Whatever. Grab 2K tools, and I forget. I think you go teams, Hawks, edit teams. Then I think you edit stadium. Edit stadium. Then an alt floor file. Forget what did I name it? Hawks MLK. And then you choose the jersey. Boom. Come back into the game. Save the roster. I'm pretty sure If you go to the Hawks, load the roster. Let's see if it works. There you go. So, State Farm Arena. Is that my Oh yeah, that's my Trae Young shot, by the way, guys. That's coming soon. It's coming soon. Y'all know how that go. We still working on that, but that's what I got so far. That's dropping. Right? We're going to load the same roster, though. Go to Hawks. And now it's the normal court, as you can see. So, simple enough. I was having some issues with it earlier, but, works now. I'll probably clip that and upload it separately just to, show all the people that didn't see the stream. How did you get the 2K hook in edit? What do you mean by that? Yes, sir. I'm about to wrap it up, brother. Thank you so much for coming out. You didn't see the change to the courts? Well, bro, luckily this is a stream, man, so you can rewind, man. All right, guys, I'm going to call it here. Is there anything else anybody else wants to see that is not six shots and sliders? Because we are about to wrap up. HD stadiums? What about them? Friend or foe? I don't know how to switch blacktop jerseys. That I've never tried to do because I don't play blacktop. Yeah, you talking about the Sports Hub lighting? Yeah, he didn't release it for a lot of teams, and I don't think he's going to. I think he's gonna hold on. I know those are on 2K Specialists. Oh, it's 2kspecialist.net. Hornets, Pelicans, Trailblazers, Bulls, Heat, Mavs, Lakers, Celtics, Nets, Nuggets, Sixers, Clippers, Warriors. It's a lot of teams, low key. Boston, Rockets, Warriors. I think I said that already. So some teams don't have it, but that's great lighting. That's what I'm using. For all of those teams that they have it for, that is what I am using right now in terms of lighting. But all right, guys, I'm going to end it there. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for pulling up to the stream. It's been lit. We're going to keep doing this week to week. Definitely let me know, guys, in the comments, what else you guys want to see from me. I'm thinking sliders, like I said, slider set should be dropping on the 27th. Trae Young is going to be dropping soon. Not going to give an ETA on that. I'm going to have a modding showcase dropping, guys. Join the 2K Modding Society Discord. Follow the 2K Modding Society Twitter account. Follow me at Shady White Gaming on Twitter. Guys, I'm out of here. Peace. Threes.